Trying to think what to do first. I don't want to talk to that guy. There's no reason to just yet. I remember this part being quite frustrating. I remember it being, yeah, with the guy with the key. I remember you have to mold a key using the plaster, I think, or you have to turn the thermostat down. Excuse me. But he doesn't let you. You can't go in the toilet because this dude's got the key for some reason.
There was a closed door with toilet scratched into the cheap veneer.
That door is locked, monsieur.
Why? Why is it locked? Is the question. Who locks that bathroom door?
Hi? Excuse me?
Oui?
What's up, chap?
So, what exactly are you doing here?
I'm guarding. You expect to find me shearing sheep?
Take it easy. I just didn't realize you were a guard. I'd like to know what you're guarding, please.
That's a secret.
It wouldn't happen to be an archaeological site, would it?
Are you asking me or telling me?
I'm telling you.
Then why ask?
I had a feeling this was no normal hole in the ground. What do you know about the Knights Templar? There was a long pause during which the guard said nothing. Then he said,
Nothing.
Nothing at all?
Is this a test?
What, like a history pop test?
No, like a test.
Okay, yes, it's a test.
Then I know absolutely nothing about the Templars.
Damn it.
The guard was being amazingly evasive. It was going to take more than goodwill to get past him.
Okay.
Trying to get into a locked washroom. I had the strongest feeling of deja vu.
Yeah.
I'd like to use the washroom, but the door's locked.
Oh, that's no problem. You can have the key.
Thanks.
Why did it lock the door? Let's shake his, yeah, this, remember we needed a key for the bathroom in the club element. And in 𝘨𝘬𝘮𝘮.
Here's the keys. Thanks.
Merci, monsieur.
Oh, you bastard. I wanted to ask him about the bloody keys, not give him them.
I need to use the,
Yeah.
I
I have a problem. Yeah. Give me the key. I'm gonna shake his hand.
I was gonna have to get rid of this thing. It was dead.
Oh, no. Oh, sad times.
Talk to you later.
Au revoir, monsieur.
Fucking Khan must have killed it. Bloody Khan! It's always Khan's fault. What a shithead. Oh. This looks so odd. Like, the background is super blurry, but, like, the stuff you can interact with is, like, quite sharp. Like, this sink, this bin, this toilet, this boiler, this shovel. I never noticed that before.
Capacious as my pockets were, I didn't figure I could cram a shovel in them.
That, my friend, is bullshit. I've seen what you put in your pockets, George. You have an endless inventory in your pocket. There's no one how you couldn't fit this in your pocket.
The shovel used to feed the furnace was stuck into the pile of coal.
As if they just have a furnace and then they just have massive amounts of coal next to it. Why don't you just have a... What would replace a boiler? Water pump? Yeah, maybe a water boiler? What would you use a coal furnace and... It's so weird. Hey, there's a chain there. Can I take that one?
Being in a charming comfort station like this made me think fondly of the toilet in Syria. That place was kept in pretty good order.
It was.
At least, it had been until I vandalized it. Still, it was all for a good cause.
I just realized, what did we use the toilet chain for? I can't remember. Did we use the toilet chain for anything? Oh. Maybe, I was thinking we used it for the... Did we use it in 𝘨𝘨𝘮𝘮? I can't bloody remember. Wow.
I didn't need to get near to tell the toilet needed cleaning.
Oh man, can I take the paper? No? That dripping noise is weird. It's from the sink.
I wasn't that interested in what might go into a restroom's garbage to investigate.
I mean, I'm always interested, mate. Okay, so you can take the soap, if I remember correctly. Can I? There we go.
A filthy wash basin hung on the wall. I didn't want to use that unless I really had to.
Okay, so I pick up the soap. Think. And we can use the key in the soap to get a mold.
I made an impression of the big key in the cake of soap.
Nice. And if we use the plaster of Paris in the mold. It's like I've done this before. It's all coming back to me.
I carefully sprinkled the plaster into the soap mold I'd made of the key.
As if this is the same plaster we used all the way back at, like, in, what was it, what was the place called we got this from? In Ireland? Was it Scotland? Ireland. Was it Ireland? I can't remember. I have a really bad goldfish tap memory. Several minutes later. Nice.
Well, it had taken a while, but I had made myself a completely unconvincing plaster key. Way too fragile to use in a lock. I'd have to substitute it for the real one. Trouble was, it looked like plaster and not metal. Then again, that plaster statue in Syria hadn't looked like stone until I'd been a bit artful with it. Maybe I could improve the key as well.
It's like the first time George gives you a hint on what to do with the key. I don't think he's ever give you any information of what to do.
That is not a good idea.
So you don't want me to use the key? Why would you mention about using, like, making the statue? We can't do the same thing with the key. So odd. So odd. So trying to think what to do next. You can't leave without giving him the key.
Yep, that was definitely debris. I couldn't see any use for a collection of dirt and half bricks.
You never know. Is it just like a...
The doorway led to an old utility closet that had lost its door. There was nothing interesting in there.
Okay, so we can tinker with this, but this guy gets a bit pissy.
I couldn't imagine what I'd achieved by turning the dial.
Ready, George?
A thermostat was mounted over a radiator. The radiator was pumping out heat as the thermostat was cranked right over to full. No wonder it was warm in here, even with the door open to the chill of fall.
I still can't think of it.
I couldn't imagine.
No. So you basically you need to turn the heat down so he puts his gloves on. Then when he puts his gloves on, you can give him this fake key and he doesn't notice the difference. That's basically what you need to do.
No. Trouble was,
Yeah. Okay, so I can't do anything with that. Let's give him the key, because, yeah, we can't do anything yet.
What is it?
Here's the keys. Thanks.
Merci, monsieur.
Cheers, pal. Let's go talk to this painting dude. So if you notice next to the guy, he's got a paint of, a pot of, it looks like silver paint. Don't know what he was painting silver, but yeah. Is it silver? We need to paint the key with it.
Gunmetal paint. Interesting.
What a coincidence! He happens to be painting in the exact paint we need. Is that a coincidence? What is here that's painted gunmetal? Absolutely nothing. So odd. Can I just chuck the key now? Pretty sure this guy's like, hey, get the hell off my paint, boy.
Hey, monsieur, get away from my paint pot.
Okay.
I should think so. Meddling with a man's paint pot. Puh.
Oh, dude. How's it got yellow on him when it's painted in gunmetal? Hey, riddle me that, Batman. This guy's gonna be an arsehole, isn't he?
Could you help me?
What is it?
I've got a few questions.
Got like a handprint on his chest. It should be around his face. Look at that derpy face he's got.
You're doing a fine job.
Merci. I have my professional pride.
I don't think I've ever seen a Gauloise smoked so stylishly.
It's a natural talent.
I'm being sarcastic.
I'm being indifferent.
You're very good at that as well.
Merci.
Brilliant.
Vive l'indifférence.
So, what are you doing here?
I am having my break.
Yeah, I mean, when you finish your break.
When I finish my break, an interesting concept, monsieur.
You'll probably need to think about it.
I could have another cigarette while I consider. Perhaps tomorrow too?
Oh, so maybe the gunmetal is not for out here. Maybe he was inside before he got kicked out because they discovered something. Interesting.
Okay, let me put things differently. What were you hired to do here?
I was hired to keep the archaeological dig in the basement of this building clear of debris, and to touch up damage to the door frames with my little pot of paint. It's a very responsible job. Unfortunately, I'm not a very responsible person.
I wonder if they knew that when they hired him.
So what do you know about the excavation?
I know they won't let me in to do my job. I would complain to my union, but là...
You couldn't be bothered to join.
Right. Tell you what, though. I'm surprised at the sort of people interested in this excavation.
I don't know. Are they paying this dude to stand here and do absolutely nothing? Surely not. I mean, that's a pretty good job. All he needs to do is walk around with a paint pot and pretend to do something.
What's unusual about the visitors to the excavation?
None of them look like archaeologists to me.
Do you know what an archaeologist looks like?
Yeah, Indiana Jones.
Crocodile-eyed attaché cases, Rolex oyster.
But no archaeologist dresses like that.
Quite right, monsieur, quite right.
So, who are they?
We know who they are. The Neo-Templars.
Cares as long as they pay me.
Right, so... this guy's gonna get... Surely he's gonna be for a big surprise when he realizes they're not paying you. You're gonna be living in this skip behind you, dude, because you're gonna be out of your house because you can't pay your rent because you got no job. We can come by and take the piss out of him.
What does the word Templar
I mean,
suggest
would
to
I
you?
do that? I really
Templar?
would.
Nothing.
Nothing.
Wow, riveting.
Be seeing you.
Au revoir, monsieur.
You know, it's even more annoying as I can't even ask people to shake hands anymore because Khan broke our bloody Zampa. What a shithead. Bloody Khan. So we need to distract said painter. There's a way to do that. I got dizzy pop-ups.
Do you mind if I use the phone?
Be my guest. I'm paid to guard this door. The phone can look after itself.
Why are you guarding a bathroom door as well?
𝘨𝘮𝘓.
Hi, Nico. It's me. I'm at the excavation site.
Hi, George. What's happening?
I'm at the excavation, but they won't let me in.
Damn. We need to know what's in there.
Don't worry. I've got a scheme. I'm going to need your help, though.
Okay, what do you want me to do?
I want you to keep somebody on the phone for a while.
Who?
A painter. I need to get at his pot.
Oh, okay.
Stay on the line. I'll go and get him.
Brilliant. Let's trick him into believing that some sexy French bird is on the phone for him. Is this guy going to fall for it? He doesn't look like the type of guy to go, oh, all right, I'll go listen to some French bird. He looks like he'd tell you to piss off.
Hi, it's me again.
He's too lazy.
What now?
Someone on the phone for you, mate.
You've got a phone call.
For me? Are you certain?
It's a woman. She sounded hot.
What woman? You must be mistaken, monsieur.
Well, she asked for that hunk of a man with the nicotine fingers in his ass hanging out of his pants.
That's me.
Certainly sounds like me. Stand back. It wouldn't do to keep the lady from her hunk.
His ass hanging out his pants. Brilliant. As if he went down there. Oh, nick your paint, mate. See ya. Oh, put his hand right in there. And he just put it in his pocket. Hi, George. It's going to be on the phone to Nico. Oh.
Well, monsieur, what a strange woman. She was all over me and then suddenly, nothing but abuse.
Really?
What? Abuse? Ah well, I have a cigarette to finish. And monsieur, if she calls again, I am not available.
Oh. That's going to be a problem. So, we can take the bathroom key, but we can't swap it.
Hi again.
What is it?
So if I... Hello?
It sure is hot in here.
I have to have the door open to allow the workmen access, so why not? I turn the heat up.
You could wrap up warm.
I have my gloves if it gets cold, but why bother when it's warm anyway?
But they're not allowed in here, mate, so you got no excuse to turn the heating up.
I need to use the toilet again.
Again? Already?
I have this problem. How technical do you want me to get?
Never mind. Here's the key.
You should have just said 2 words. Explosive diarrhea.
Talk to you later.
Au revoir, monsieur.
So if I try to swap the key...
I figured this was better done out of the guard's sight.
Ah, George. It's aware that you have to go through this. I know what you have to do. But obviously you have to play the game. Do this.
Quickly and without fuss, I swapped the fake key for the real thing.
Okay. Give him the key back.
What is it?
I couldn't give him the keys. The false key looked pretty convincing, but it felt exactly like what it was. Painted plaster. He was bound to detect it.
Okay, so we can't give him the keys. I think we need to phone
I
Nico up
figured
again.
I'd best not bother Nico again.
Dude, we have a bloody good reason. We need to get him to put his gloves on.
I turned the heating off.
Okay. Oh, no. Okay, I thought he might get angry with me if I touched the heating.
What is it?
I held my breath and hoped that he wouldn't notice the substitution. Here's the keys. Thanks.
Merci, monsieur.
It was the key to the excavation.
Okay, so now we have the key to this door. Unfortunately, this guy's not gonna get... He's not gonna go away.
Hi again.
What is it?
So... Okay, we can't
Talk
talk
to
to him
you-
now.
Au
Yeah.
revoir.
Talk to Nico again now. Yeah.
Hi, Nico. It's me again.
I'd guessed. What do you want this time?
What did you say to the painter?
I shan't repeat it, George.
Look, I need to get the guard out of the way. Could you call back and ask him to get the painter again?
Okay, I'll call back soon.
There you go. I thought this was more complicated than it looks like. Than I remember it being. I remember getting stuck here for a while. Why I was a stupid child. Let's pretend it's not out there. It would have been best to hide in the toilet, really.
This looked like a good place to watch things develop.
Excellent.
Hey, you. It's the phone.
Yeah? Who is it?
How should I know? What am I, your social secretary?
It's not a chick, is it?
Yes, it's a woman. Are you going to answer it?
Does she have a warm, sensual voice like molten chocolate?
Yes, she has a really sexy voice. Now get a move on.
I'm not talking to her.
I can see that. You're wasting time talking to me.
No, you don't understand.
Come on,
I
George.
refuse to
Why
talk
would listen
to
to
her.
these idiots
You
talk?
refuse. You refuse. I'm wasting valuable time.
Don't make me laugh. Your time valuable? You just stand around all day.
I have a highly responsible job. Pah! Don't pah me, you elephantine oaf. My job is important.
Impossible. They would have hired somebody competent in that case.
Meaning what?
Instead of which they hired a dismal rent-a-cop like you.
Holy shit.
All epaulettes and no brains.
Why, you...
This looked set to carry on for some time. It was too good an opportunity to miss.
I mean, we've been standing here for like 10 minutes, George. We could have used that valuable 10 minutes to get in there instead of listening to these idiots have a campfight. George. It's gonna be awkward when he comes back and we come out this room like, oh, yeah, this isn't the toilet. Hello. Oh yeah, there's the three statued head thing. It looks like someone shot this dude in the head. Look, he's got a hole in his head. It's eerily quiet.
In the middle of the floor was a weird mosaic, all swirling and distorted. Now there's a familiar face.
Okay, so you may be wondering, what the hell are you supposed to do here?
There was no doubt about it. It was the same sort of idol I'd seen in Syria, 𝘨𝘨𝘮𝘮. The Templars had certainly been through here. Close up, the pattern didn't make any sort of sense. It fanned out around an axis point, a kind of focus to one side.
So you have to use the chalice.
And there it was, decoded by the curves of the chalice, the image of a church.
There we go.
I found out what the chalice was for.
You've solved the puzzle?
Yeah, there was a distorted picture at the 𝘨𝘨𝘮𝘮 site. When I viewed it in the polished surface of the chalice, it changed.
What did it show?
A picture of a church with a square tower.
That's not very helpful, is it? There's thousands, hundreds of thousands, if not millions of churches.
Let's take another look at the manuscript.
We went all that way just to get a picture of a church. No names, just a church. How, like, why would the Templars not put a name? Like, they went through the trouble of hiding the church in an image distorted by God knows what. And it's like, oh yeah, let's just leave it as a church. Yeah. Fuck them, whoever comes next. Don't know why I'm looking at the manuscript for. I'm just gonna leave.
I guess I'd better return the chalice to the Countess.
Yeah.
Hurry back, George.
Hurry back, George. This next part is probably my favorite part of the game with the Countess and the Chalice. I do like the 𝘨𝘨𝘮𝘮 Chalice part in this game. It's very nice. It's very, very nice. Oh, it was 𝘨𝑚𝑚. That's where we went last in Ireland. 𝘨𝑚, of course.